Hi, Nigel here, and I'm just going to take a few minutes to talk about the cost of not communicating and perhaps what you can do about it, or what you can start to do about it. So, the places that I see non-communication happening are unfortunately, fairly wide and varied. Senior teams, IT teams are working on projects together, people getting upset or frustrated with co-workers and colleagues. And this happens in all sorts of organizations, in all sorts of manners. And the cost is high. The cost is high in terms of people's well-being, in terms of organizational effectiveness and efficiency, in terms of the results, in terms sometimes of the time taken to deal with particular issues. And given that my work is about how do we shift from conflict to clarity, I'm interested in supporting all of us to communicate more readily, more easily, in a more timely manner, so that we don't get caught with what are sometimes very heavy costs. And I'm just talking about work-related costs. Obviously, in our personal lives, the costs can also be huge. So what can we do about it? My suggestion to you is take a moment to identify the places or the people that you are not communicating with. Just notice them. Don't judge yourself. Don't beat yourself up, but notice the places where communication isn't happening, where you've not spoken to somebody where you could speak to somebody about something. Having identified, maybe one, maybe half a dozen, who knows, but having identified the situations or the people, take a bit of time to both think about the situation, to feel about it. Are you scared? Are you concerned? Are you frustrated? What's going on there? And also take some time to try and get clear about what it is that you want from this situation. And I really recommend that you do some of this thinking with somebody external to you. It might be a colleague, it might be a coach, it might be me, whoever, but take some time with somebody to just help yourself think your way through this. And try and get clear about what you want from the conversation. Why are you having the conversation? Okay? Having done that, plan your first step. Is it an email? Is it a Zoom or a Teams conversation? Are you in a position where you can meet somebody face to face and have a chat with them? Think about how to start the conversation. One of my other videos talks about starting tricky conversations, and it's always a fiddly thing to do well. Okay, but take some time to plan. It's the one bit that you can do. You can plan how you're going to start the conversation. You can't plan how the conversation is going to unfold. So essentially what I'm saying is notice where you're not having conversations, identify that, take a bit of time to think, feel what's going on in you in relationship to that conversation, and also what it is that you would like from having that conversation, and then plan your first step. I hope that's useful, and if you'd like any help, any support, please get in contact with me. I would love to talk with you. That's all for now.